Hi everyone and welcome. I hope that you're doing well. My name is Jayme and I'm the Hermetic Shaman. If you are new here, I'm so glad that you have found your way to this space. And if you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general collective message intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you in your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If you are interested in booking a personal reading or a cord cutting session with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Before we begin, there is something here I need to address. It's nothing bad. I've just noticed that as you guys, some of you, not all of you, some of you who have been booking personal readings with me, you guys have been giving me your birthday and everyone's birthday that's involved. And I just want to say, I don't need anyone's birthday. I don't need that information in order to connect into your energy. Just a simple first name or preferred pronoun is all I need. That's all I need. I do not need a birthday. And I would actually caution you on giving your birthday out, and especially sensitive information like that, to strangers, especially strangers on the internet. I would really, really caution you on that. Just be very, very careful. I don't believe that tarot readers need to have that information in order to read. I mean, then again, I'm not here to judge anyone's gift. But I don't think that is necessary. The only time that I could find that it would be necessary is if you're booking, like, getting your natal chart read or something having to do with astrology and current transits and all that math. That's the only time where I could see that being relevant. Or you're doing something here with numerology and your life path number. But tarot readers don't need that information, or at least I don't. I can't speak for everyone else out there, but I don't need that information. Just what your inquiry is about, your name. If you want to share people's names, fine. If not, you can just say this family member, an old friend, an old fling, whatever floats your boat, but I do not need birthdays. So, with that being said, we are going to get into today's reading. We're going to begin with the dice. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Counsel. What's the vibe? What's the tea? What is going on in collective energy? Okay. Thank God. Because for a moment there, I was like, what's going on? So the Lovers jumped out all on its own. Nobody asked it to. Nobody even touched it, but it came out, and I was like, really? And then the moment I dropped this one, the Seven of Swords appeared. So, somebody could be wanting to try and make their way back in, whether this is somebody here from the past. I mean, obviously, this is a past person. Somebody here wants to, like, wiggle their way back in, but this is somebody here that has some kind of ulterior motive, some kind of hidden agenda. With that Seven of Swords. Someone here is not going to... They have no intention on following through with what it is that they're going to say. Somebody here has some kind of ulterior motive. What's it about? This could be somebody here who's probably still connected to somebody else. With this Three of Cups energy. It's somebody that's not taking something serious. Nine of Cups is in the reverse. This is someone here that's feeling a little miserable. Maybe they see that good things are happening for you. We do have Temperance here. So we do have some kind of energy here that is being alchemized, that is being transmuted. This could be somebody here who wants to come in and maybe, like, reattach some kind of a cord. The moon is sideways, and it's right up top. Somebody's hoping to pull the wool over your eyes again. It's given the energy of somebody here is probably going to come out of left field. That's where it came out. They came out of left field. They're going to come out of nowhere. And just pretend to be Mr. and Mrs. Perfect. It's what it feels like. pretending that they have healed, pretending that they evolved, pretending that they want to take you seriously. This is somebody here that's wanting you to lower your defenses, lower your guard, so that way they can actively take from you. Whether they want to take from you physically, energetically, there's some kind of ulterior motive. And now they see this because they see you moving on. They see what you have alchemized. They see that you are turning lead into gold at this time. You're turning lemons into lemonade. You're turning grapes into wine. This is somebody here that still has some kind of unfinished business elsewhere. This could even be an individual who left you behind because the grass was greener on the other side type of energy. And this could be family, friend, lover, or a business partner. This type of energy happens on all levels. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed on this side. Yeah, be very careful with who's wanting to come in and with what story they're going to try and tell you. Queen of Pentacles is reversed here on this side. Somebody here, I don't know. It's given the energy of somebody here needs something from you. They need a mommy. They need a daddy. That's really what it feels like. They're looking for some kind of security here. And instead of trying to provide it for themselves, it's like they're relying on somebody else. It's like always looking towards somebody else to try and make their dreams come true or to sabotage them. I don't even think this person does this intentionally. It just could be just that low vibration that they're in, that whole fighting to survive, that's causing them to make some kind of irrational decisions is really what this feels like. It's an irrational person that you left behind. You knew this person was very impulsive, irrational, too needy. Like, this is somebody here that pushes the boundaries when it comes to an equal give and take. Universe, please tell us more. The Three of Pentacles was upright and the Knight of Swords was reversed. Now the Knight of Swords is upright and the Knight of Cups is reversed. The truth is that somebody here doesn't mean it. They don't mean it. Something here is not coming from the heart. There could be some kind of information here that is also on the precipice of being released. And somebody is trying to come in with a lie in hopes that you would work together with them again. It's the same vibe. It's the same energy. You know, it's interesting because I was shuffling the True Intentions deck earlier, and the Revenge card popped out. Is this somebody wanting to come in to get some kind of revenge? Is that what this sabotage is? To try and get some kind of revenge because they see that you're doing better, that you're prospering without them, that you're alchemizing the energy of where you've been to where you were going? You're turning lead into gold. This could be an individual that maybe, because the Four of Wands is also reversed here on this side. So this could be somebody here who maybe did not support you, did not believe in you. Right, because the Four of Wands, it's the lovers on their wedding day, and that's when they're in front of all of their friends and family. Like, this person did not support you enough to have you in front of their peers in some kind of way. Like, that's, like, I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, this person didn't have that much of a belief in you, that support in you, that they weren't willing to, like, show you off. Or they weren't willing to bring you around. This is the energy here of, like, somebody didn't want to be seen with you. But it's like, now that you're turning lead into gold, now they want to be seen with you, but it's all sabotage here. Low-key on their end, they want some kind of revenge. Because it's like, I honestly feel like they want to try and get some kind of dirt to try and, like, claim that your gold is brass type of energy. We have this Three of Cups right here at the bottom. This is somebody that's going to come in like, oh, we should get together. Let's go grab dinner. Let's go grab a coffee. Let's go grab a beverage. Four of Swords. It's sideways. And the Devil. The Devil's trying to revive something. That's what it is. They're trying to revive something, and they're trying to manipulate emotions in the process. Page of Cups in the reverse. Somebody here is going to say something that they do not mean. This is somebody that's very controlling, very binding. This is someone that you already broke free from. You already broke free from this person. And for some of you, this could even go as deep as breaking free from this type of energy. Something here about restrictions. Maybe that's what this part of the sabotage or this revenge is. They want to put some kind of restrictions on you, but this is somebody that never wanted to be seen. So maybe that's part of this Three of Cups, wanting to come in and be like, I support you now, or I believe in you, or I see your vision. And it's like, no, somebody's just trying to ride the gravy train, hoping to revive something. But again, I don't think this person has changed. I just think this person now feels like, whoever this person, that you're worthy in their eyes. You're worthy to be around them because you're somebody now. But up until now, I don't know who this person is besides controlling, manipulative, and a little bit of a snob. It's because you're turning lead into gold. Universe, tell us more. I just got a whiff of sage. And I haven't even burned sage yet today. Like white sage. The Two of Cups. Oh, please. Six of Cups reversed. The Knight of Cups reversed. And the Nine of Cups reversed. This is interesting. So somebody here is saying something that they do not mean. They want to try and revive a relationship. They believe in you now. They're sorry, but they don't mean it. This is somebody that's actually quite miserable in their own circumstances. This is somebody here who's not happy at all. And this is somebody here that's still like low-key blaming you for something that happened in the past. Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles. So if this is romantic, somebody could be wanting to come in and like lay it on you, if you know what I mean, to like try and wiggle their way back in, so to speak. You know what I mean? Somebody could be approaching like very flirty, very lustful type of vibes, and it's only because you have this opportunity coming to you. And maybe because maybe you're very passionate at this time. There's a lot of heat around you because you're going down this new road with this Ace of Pentacles. You're turning lead into gold. You have some kind of clear vision here. This is somebody here that doesn't... I'm gonna quit before I'm ahead. I was going to say, like, this is somebody here who doesn't understand. They obviously didn't understand what it is that you were doing. But now that they're seeing some kind of results, yeah, it's kind of hard to not deny you, but, like, I think you were happy to separate from this person. And maybe it's the way that this person was treating you because of where you were at that time. It's something to do with not wanting to be seen around you. Like, they were so worried about their reputation. Like, oh, I can't be seen around Collective. They'd be, you know, I was going to say they'd be looking like a hobo. Like, maybe you were struggling. Maybe you were working with just what you had. And you were doing your best. And somebody's like, well, I can't be seen around that. Maybe you didn't have the brand names or whatever, but that's the vibe that it's giving. Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Somebody is now feeling mentally trapped, confined, because maybe you don't want to work with them anymore, or maybe they're mad because somebody else now is going to want to work with you. Other people are now going to finally see your value, and they need to live with the fact that they threw you away or they didn't support you. Because they were only focused on the money. Okay, this is somebody that's only focused on the pendency. They only cared about being taken care of, and if you couldn't take care of them. But whatever this... And I'm not trying to say, like, you left somebody to, like, rot when they, like, needed you, when their health, like, declined. Like, that's not the energy. Like, this is somebody that's like, well, you know, if you're not going to give me my allowance, right? If you're not going to give me my money, if you're not going to help me, if you're not going to take care of me, like, you know what I mean? Like, provide for me. Or if you're unable to, maybe this is somebody here who felt like you were not able to provide them with the life that they wanted. Again, a life that they should be getting for themselves with the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Somebody is perfectly capable. Perfectly capable. But there's somebody here who wants to take the easy way out. They want things handed to them. So this person was never really interested in you for how you could make them feel. They were more interested in you and what you were able to provide for them. They know that you're getting ready to get into new partnerships here. And that's why they're all up in their head, because they're feeling stupid. That's what they're going through. And they're like, well, I need to find a way back because the collective can't actually provide the life that I want. But it's like, but you're still coming in unchanged with that devil energy, trying to control it and restrict you. This is somebody here that's still counting on somebody outside of them to provide them with their happiness instead of going within and finding their own happiness. This is definitely somebody here who just uses people. Maybe they jump from person to person, family, friend, lover, business, depending on what they're able to get. And it's like they always like overstay their welcome because they're always, it's like this energy here of being expected to. Like you're always, it's the collective's always expected to be able to provide this or to give this. And it's like, well, if you're unable, you know, this is not somebody who comes around because they generally want to be around you. This is somebody here who comes around you because they like what you give them. They like the gifts. They like the presents. They like the, I don't know, the extravagance. Like this is somebody here that likes to be catered to. There is so much lack of, there's no love on this table besides that Two of Cups. And even then, that to me feels like some kind of mirage. What kind of relationship is this when all the other cups are reversed? Somebody here just takes. They just take. Universe. And this is what I'm getting with the Seven of Wands, especially on top of this. Like, this is somebody that doesn't see the error of their ways. They don't feel like what they're doing is wrong. Like, that's why they're standing up against the opposition, because they're like, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm not going to change. And it's like, but yet, Nine of Cups reverse with the Knight of Cups reverse? Really? That's dissatisfaction. That's being not happy. That's your dreams and wishes not coming true. And it's like, maybe this is somebody that's blaming other people? I'm hearing a line from a song, blaming everyone but me for this mess. Something here has been very, very overwhelming. I feel like this energy is like you. It's like, when will this be over? Like, when will this person stop? Because I feel like this like persistence here of somebody who didn't want to support you, maybe was even actively working against you, and it's like now they want to make an appearance, but this person doesn't want to change, even though everybody keeps saying the same thing. This whole row is all cups in the reverse. When cups are upside down, they're not able to hold anything. Universe, please tell me more. The King of Swords in the Tower reversed. We have the King of Pentacles upright and the Four of Wands reversed. This King of Pentacles in the reverse, this could be you, or this could just be somebody else. Maybe somebody else is putting their foot down and they're withdrawing their support. Something here is coming as a shocking surprise that I feel like is finally going to allow something here to be put to an end. Somebody here is also going to be receiving some kind of troubling news. Maybe about something here coming to an end, coming to a halt. This is somebody that was also actively working against something here that you were erecting. This is somebody here who felt like they could play God in your life. Like, the entitlement. Well, if you're not going to give me what I want, then I'm just going to, like, stand against you, try to take you down, and it's like, I don't get that. I don't get this energy. But the King of Swords is somebody here who stands on the truth, stands on the facts. Something here is coming to a shocking surprise. Something here is definitely coming to a halt. This King of Swords, this could be a judge, a lawyer. Somebody here is making some kind of decision, or just somebody here that's armed with the facts. This is somebody here that makes decisions based on the truth, based on the facts. And the Emperor. This Emperor could be making a decision here. Somebody here is not going to like the news with this Page of Swords in the reverse. There's also a lot of immaturity here with that Page of Swords in there. Maybe somebody's immaturity. Maybe that's why somebody's the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It's going to have to do, I don't know. It's giving spoiled, entitlement. It's giving immature. It's giving whiny. Like, somebody here could be, I mean, especially with these cups in the reverse, somebody here could be like a whiny crybaby. Like a very, very whiny crybaby. It's like everything's always happening to them type of vibe. This is just somebody here who's just, I want to say they're unhealthy spiritually because of their mindset, because of their vibration, because of this entitlement, because of this. And I don't even think they know. I don't even think they see it. Somebody here could also be overindulgent. The Nine of Cups is dead center. This Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody here could have some form of addiction here that's unfortunately not allowing them to regulate their emotions properly, which is causing them to have a skewed vision of the world, which alters their mindset. It could be multiple. It's like, but either way, the Wheel of Fortune's taking place. So whatever's going down, whatever decision is coming out, somebody here is definitely sticking by the facts here. Somebody here could have been trying to dispute something. Maybe somebody here was able to get away with disputing something here by them standing on their ground, but either way, the truth is going to be seen. And the Emperor, and maybe this King of Swords is giving the Emperor this information. But either way, there's going to be positive change here. News of new beginnings. New excitement could be coming in. You could be receiving some kind of news. I don't know, it's like happy good times are coming. That's what this Page of Wands means. Happy good times are coming. News that's going to excite you. It's going to invigorate you. Which tells me that you're going to have the freedom to be able to explore this. This person's losing support, and you could be gaining support. It still feels like somebody is still trying to, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if somebody here feels like they have a point to prove. Like, maybe this is somebody that associates love with what they get. Well, if you loved me, you would do this for me. But it's like, just because maybe you can't do something doesn't mean that you don't love someone. But, like, someone only comes around when they need something. Like, they claim to like you, but, like, I don't know. But it's like they never come around to hang out. I don't know if that makes sense. Universe. What is this person's intentions? Like, what's the deal here? Misunderstanding. Things got lost in translation and taken out of context. Direct communication will clear the air. Somebody could be wanting to come in claiming that there's a misunderstanding, but no, they're still envious as fuck with this envy in the card. Like, I don't know who this energy thinks they're fooling. They're not fooling me, and I don't think they're fooling you, collective. Like, I feel like the way that you're, like, you're gonna be staring at this person, or the way that you actually view this person, like, I feel like you're the type of individual that's like, really? Like, you really still think that you're gonna be able to pull that off on me? Like, you don't think that I see right through that? Like, that's the type of energy that, like, I feel like you're in. Like, you're just, like, I think you're flabbergasted at the sheer stupidity of it. Like, at this point, like, I feel like it's laughable. You're like, really? Like, I can't spot the fact that you're envious, that you're a snake. That's why you disconnected from them in the first place. Somebody could just be so intoxicated, so inebriated, so wrapped in their own little world that they probably don't even remember that they tried to do. Like this is like repeated behavior that they don't. I don't know. Somebody here could be a burnout. This person was trying to make plans. Yeah, maybe part of their plans is claiming there's been a misunderstanding. Oh, you misunderstood them. No, you clocked it just right. They want to start claiming that they regret. Yeah. This is somebody who's going to try to claim that they regret trying to use you as a source of entertainment. Or maybe they're still trying to use you as a source of entertainment. I'm disappointed with how things went with us, and I wish I could change the past. And then immediately right after that is, I find your stories comical and your life a source of entertainment. But it was all a misunderstanding. Yeah, because they need a small favor. They need help. They need a handout. That's what it feels like. A bill is coming due soon, and they need help. They need help. They want to come in with all this bad news and they need a small favor. Can you help them out? You know, they're going through this and this and this because that person did this and this and it's just like, okay. They just want to come in and distract you because they see that here you are turning lead into gold and they want to come in and distract you. This is somebody here that you got rid of because you knew they weren't good for you. This is somebody here who was laughing at you because they didn't support you. They didn't believe in you. They didn't think that you would be able to turn lead into gold. That you would be able to overcome. You could have gone through some kind of major ending or even like a rebirth moment because temperance happens after death. So you could have gone through like this rebirth and maybe this person did not believe that you would be able to overcome the odds. Maybe they thought that you were going to revert back. This is somebody that doesn't believe in others because they don't believe in themselves. That's the truth. That's the sad part. Especially with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. That's a lack of self-love. That's a lack of self-respect. And if you don't respect oneself, how can you respect somebody else? We have collaborate, and it's in the reverse. I didn't even know that was in this deck like that. This person does not want... They have no intentions. Hidden motives. The hidden motives is that they really have no intention in following through, just like all of the other times. I feel like you're going to be annoyed if you're not already. Because I can feel like you know this person's trying to creep back into your energy in some kind of way. Like, you know it. Give me one moment. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I was getting a little cold. Universe, please tell us more. Heavy Scorpio energy. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer could be very significant. I do have Libra here as well. Could be Gemini or Sagittarius. Heavy Capricorn with that devil energy earlier. Universe. We have commitment, but it did come out on the fence. Somebody is trying to do a love spell. That's what it is. And they don't have to actually be doing the whole, like, love spell, lighting a candle. I mean, they could be. I mean, I don't take anything away from people, but, like, this is somebody that's just trying to swindle their way back in. And this is what's happening in the distant future. This is what's coming up ahead. This person's going to try and come in and act like they're so regretful. There was maybe some kind of misunderstanding here, but it doesn't excuse the fact that this person took joy while you were recovering. They didn't think that you were going to turn lead into gold. Somebody underestimated your perseverance. They didn't believe in you. Somebody here who did not believe in you. And now they want to come in because now they can't deny what they're seeing, but they still, their motives and their intentions are still in the wrong place. This is not somebody here who's genuine. But they know that you are. But yet they're still trying to come in with, like, this love spell, this illusion, this glamour. Yeah, why? Because you're single, sexy, and successful? Is that what's going on? You probably look better than what you did before. Maybe you don't even look like what you've been through. You could be looking really good, really radiant. I don't know, maybe you took some really nice photos. Maybe you have, maybe part of this turning gold into lead, you are working on your body, working on your health. There was some kind of drastic life change that you have made, and maybe it was in different areas of your life. Maybe that's what was required in order for you to obviously turn this lead into gold. Whatever it is that you're doing. Some of you guys could even be getting ready to travel. And we do have divinity here at the bottom of the deck. You're very connected to Source. Maybe that's what this is. Like, you tuned into your North Node. We have gift. I'm not going to take all of those. That was way too many. But we do have protection. You are protected. Maybe you're... Single, sexy, and successful, maybe due to some kind of gift that you have. Maybe this is somebody that never believed in your gift, your skill. I don't know, maybe somebody was like, oh, well, there are so many people out there, you'll never make it. Whatever this is, like maybe you're a musician, maybe you're an actress, an actor, or I don't know, maybe you're trying to open up your own business and they're like, oh, well, you know, most businesses fail. Most people don't succeed. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody that was just trying to talk you out of this drastic life change that you were doing, this vision that you had that they obviously didn't believe, they didn't support for whatever reason, because maybe they didn't believe in you. You have turned lead into gold. I bet they're not laughing now. I bet your life is not entertainment now, because now they're wanting to come back in. There's no shame on this person. This is definitely an opportunist. Yeah, see, you're going to be receiving some kind of unexpected money because you're using your innate gifts, you're using your innate abilities, and somebody wants to try and tie you down. They want to try and romance you and try to put the moves on you. They're going to try to swindle you. Again, family, friend, lover, business. Third-party sitch. And then concern? False. There's something here about some kind of false documents, false statements. Maybe somebody here entered even some kind of false statements about you, but maybe something here is... Maybe that's been exposed because of the fact that you're turning lead into gold. Somebody here maybe is concerned about these false statements, these false documents, these false agreements that they got into. You know what this is? Somebody now wants to ride the gravy train. This person is secretly highly envious of you. Do they probably have... I mean, I don't think they have feelings for you. I'm just going to be honest. Nobody here has feelings. I don't see any feelings. I don't see any love. I really don't. Somebody's now concerned that something false that they said about you is coming out. Maybe who they ended up teaming up with and working with. This could even be like... This could be a group of people, or somebody you're teamed up with a group of people. They found your life a source of an amusement. So somebody here was obviously... They were flapping their gums. They were talking about you. They were laughing about you, right? And when it comes to that whole laughing type of energy, that's when you start like, you know, you start making those rude, insensitive jokes and remarks. Maybe those things were not even true. Somebody here was definitely trying to use you for clout. It's like they didn't believe in you, they didn't support you, so that whatever they went to where the grass was greener on the other side, maybe it's because it was fake, but we're not going to, that's a whole different reading. And it's like now this person's like, now they've run out of shit to talk about. Because you're obviously doing well, you're looking really, really good, and it's like now they're salty. That's what it is. Now they're salty. And somebody's now concerned that these false things are coming out. Maybe that's part of the sabotage. Maybe that's why they want to come back in. They want to kind of swindle you and put you under this love spell because they don't want the information to come out. They're concerned about their involvement in something. That's what this is. Somebody's concerned about their involvement in something. So they're trying to restrict you in some kind of way in hopes to control the flow of this information to you. Somebody could have been really envious maybe of your gift and who you are and what it is that you bring. Because it's right on top of this Ace of Cups in the reverse. Somebody could be highly envious of that, of your gift, of your innate abilities, of just who you are, what you bring to the table. Maybe there's somebody here in a leadership position who handles truth and information. This King of Swords, like I said, could be a judge or a lawyer or something here, who uncovered somebody's motive, that somebody is just jealous of your gift. We have confusion and illusion. Somebody was trying to create some kind of confusion. There's a whole bunch of cards behind here, so I'm gonna... Wow. I just peeked and saw transition. Somebody here could be transitioning. Either way, your ancestors are heavily involved right now. This could be a twin flame of sorts, or a false flame. Your ancestors are helping you. Something here turned legal. It did. Something here turned legal, something here turned criminal. Maybe you don't even know about it. Maybe the way that somebody here was finding amusement of your life was very criminal. But now you've turned lead into gold. You overcame all of the odds. You made it to the other end. You became who you said you always were. Whether people supported you or they didn't. But maybe that was part of the test. Part of answering your call and being the North Node is, even if it means doing it alone. Trust me, I get that. Universe, please give me one more. Flying monkey. Your twin flame could have been sending their flying monkeys, their little friends. Or this is just somebody here. Whoever this individual is, they definitely involved a whole bunch of flying monkeys, maybe due to some kind of lie. Whatever they were saying against you for amusement, maybe that's why these people agreed with this person in the first place. Somebody does not want some kind of false statements to come out that they made about you. Maybe somebody who could have even made false statements about you under the record. Maybe this is somebody here that found your life amusing and they never thought that you were going to make it out of something, that you would never make it, that your dreams wouldn't come true, so they were trying to claim that maybe you were a little, you know, loco. But here you are as the Queen of Pentacles upright. And the four... Why did I even pick this deck up? I wasn't even using this deck. I was going to try and grab something else. Somebody thought that you would give up on something. Or maybe somebody thought that you wouldn't pick something back up. Or that something wouldn't pick up for you. Either way, you're the Queen of Pentacles. That's what's being seen. You're the Queen of Pentacles. Because they can't deny this gold. That's what you're doing. You're turning lead into gold. Where's that Queen of Pentacles? There she is. And there it is in your hand. So somebody, maybe this person's flying monkeys are turning on them. And maybe these people, those other people were only joining in on the fun, on the amusement, maybe due to what this person... I mean, there's definitely emotions here that have been manipulated. Maybe this person, you know, tried to claim that you did something to them, or whatever the case is. But it's all because you're just single, sexy, and successful. And they're like, oh, I gotta go over there and tie the collective down, because I don't want what I did or what I said about them to come out. I'm in heavy regret. But yeah, I found their life amusing, and I'm just going to claim that it was all a misunderstanding because I didn't know any better. You obviously still don't know any better. But this is somebody here that wants what you have because the grass wasn't greener on the other side. And just because the grass is fake and it may appear to be greener doesn't mean that it's real. Somebody's up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. That's really what it is. And they're making decisions for all of the wrong reasons, and they're looping back around to you because they're like, ooh, the collective's doing good. Let me sweep them off their feet. But maybe you're not easy to sweep off your feet anymore. You're not easily entertained. Because you know better. And again, this could be family, friend, lover, business. I just made a mess. That's okay. We'll clean it up after. Universe, please tell us more. Broken promises and behind the mask. Somebody doesn't want to be exposed. That's what it is. They don't want to be exposed. Maybe this person could even be trying to come back in, claiming that whatever is being revealed has all been a misunderstanding, and they want to try and explain it to you. When obviously it's going to be extremely evident. This is someone here that was originally on your team, was a soulmate of some sort. Whether it's a twin flame, family, friend, lover, business. This is somebody here that was on your team and then turned their back against you. Maybe because you stopped giving to them. Or you wouldn't give them what it is that they wanted. Something here is, whatever was the ask of you was extremely unreasonable. This could even be you leaving some kind of trauma bond, or a toxic relationship, or something here that was very karmic for you. It was like stunting your growth, it was stunting your evolution. It was very regressive. Because it's like you're dealing with somebody who never wanted to grow. They never wanted to evolve. They became comfortable. They became comfortable in their lower self. Universe. Love bombed. That's what it is. They want to come in and love bomb you. Maybe while you're in the middle of self-care, let's say self-care Sunday. I'm recording this on Saturday. I should be wearing my glasses. Yeah, it's definitely Saturday. Influencer status. Yeah, they see you taking care of yourself, and they see that your status is elevating. You're receiving some kind of social recognition, online fame. That's what this whole turning led into gold. People are looking at you like, wow, I didn't know you could do that. Look at the collective. Universe. Booked and busy. You're going to be booked and busy, and someone wants to come in and love bomb you. Yeah, they want to create a false flag, a false alarm event. False alarm, exaggerated panic with this whole, oh my god, I love you, I need you, you know how much you mean to me, oh my god, the world is ending, the sky is falling. Listen, lack of planning on their end does not constitute an emergency on your end. Plain and simple. That's what that feels like. They're like, oh, the collective is the answer to all of my problems. Instead of this person realizing that maybe they're the problem. We have a deep fake here at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here could be extremely fake. And very materialistic. Very, very materialistic with that Queen of Pentacles in their reverse. This could definitely be somebody here that lives outside of their means. We have deja vu. Repeated patterns. Absolutely not. There's going to be some kind of divine intervention because this person is not understanding. Maybe this person has been playing this game too many times at too many people. And now it's finally come back to bite them. The universe is saying, you want to keep repeating these patterns? Fine. We're going to have to put you down. We're going to have to sit you down. You're going to be saved just in time, or maybe you have been. But the universe is definitely stepping in. Some paths here are being redirected. And something here about you, because you're approaching a very pivotal crossroads here, and the universe is like, listen, no. Maybe you have come to this crossroads many times. Take it however it resonates, but the universe is saying, no, 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 no. No, they're going to choose wisely this time. And we're going to make sure that your influence is no longer around. Universe, please tell us more. We push and pull. This love bomber. The push and pull in the relationship causes emotional instability. Maybe this person thrives off of chaos. I don't know. It's what it feels like, though. See, the problem is that somebody says all the right things, but I'm getting there's never been any follow-through. Especially with that Queen of Pentacles in there, whereas that's somebody who's not committed. Is this somebody that's not gonna do what they say they're gonna do? Absolutely not. They don't follow through. You know, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody here who's a fraud. They're a fake. They're a phony. They're a scammer. That's what it is. They're a scammer. They use emotional manipulation, emotional blackmail. This is somebody who's comfortable. Comfortable living like that. The real story, the true story will come to light. Maybe the story is coming out about how you're going to be booked and busy and how somebody here is just wanting to love bomb you to get you trapped in another repeated pattern. Because maybe they're triggered by the fact that you're booked and busy. We have shared experiences, silent resentment, and unexpected news. This is somebody here that felt like they were in the same boat as you in life, or that you guys were in something together. Again, it's giving this whole trauma bond energy. This person who has had silent resentment about you. Unexpressed feelings of dissatisfaction are simmering beneath the surface. And some kind of unbelievable news will shatter your expectations. The real story. The real, true, and full story. Somebody here, if you guys work online, maybe somebody here has been creating, like, false accounts and acting like, I don't know, for those of you that offer, like, services, like, maybe, I don't know, somebody here has been, like, pretending to be somebody else in order to, like, book your time. Like, maybe you own, like, I'm going to use a hair salon for an example. Like, maybe you own a hair salon and somebody here has been booking appointments under fake names in order to fill up your time so you look like you're booked, right? But then, like, there's no shows and you end up losing all of that money or whatever the case is, right? Like, maybe somebody never wanted your salon to open. Maybe they never believed that you could own a salon. So when you finally opened, that's what they did. You had all these cancellations out of nowhere because they were all fake, so they never wanted you to grow. Maybe you ended up switching something here when it comes to, like, how you take appointments. This is for someone, not everyone. But either way, somebody was trying to get in the middle of you and being able to provide yourself or being able to take care of yourself. Success on the calendar. No time to waste. Somebody here was trying to get in the middle. They were trying to create roadblocks and obstacles to waste your time. This is somebody here who wastes people's time. Remember, they felt like you guys were in something together. You get them. You know what it's like. And it's like, yeah, and you've made it through the other end. For you, it's no more excuses. There's no time to waste. Now you're busy. And it's like, yeah, you get that somebody's hurting. That's what I'm feeling too as well. Like, somebody here just, they have a chip on their shoulder that they're unwilling to confront. And it's like, okay. Like, and I'm not trying to take anything away from anybody's experience. I mean, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. But even in psychology, it's known that if you're somebody here is grieving from something. There's a chip on their shoulder. Whatever this is that they have not confronted and faced, after 2 years, that's when it becomes no longer healthy and it's recommended that you go seek some help. Somebody here needs help. because they're two-faced, and I don't even think they realize it. It's double standards. Someone is friendly, yet they're deceitful. They always have ulterior motives. They only care about themselves, and they feel like it's okay to treat people this way because they thought that you were in something together. This could be a friend that you've known since you were, you know, a child. Maybe you've grown separate ways, and it's not that you don't care about this person. It's just that maybe you don't have the time to be dealing with the same shit. It's like the same shit, repeated pattern, the same shit. And it's like, okay, well, when are you gonna learn? You know what I mean? Like, that's... And it's like somebody wanting you to always come in and fix it. But yet they always kick you and toss you aside once you fix it. Once you take care of it, then they're gone. And then they come back, oh, and they did the same thing again. You know, it's like, this is somebody here who felt like you were their parent in a way. Like, it was very unhealthy. This could be your parent. This could be your child. This could be a sibling. It could be an aunt. I don't know what the dynamic is, but family, friend, lover, business. I feel like you are just not willing to repeat a pattern anymore. And you're not willing to go around dealing with this person and then come to find out you're the one that's always hurting at the end of the day. And it's not that you don't care about this person, because I feel like you do, but you know they're just better off being away from you because you're too busy. You don't have time. And maybe somebody has some kind of feelings about that, and they were just, you know, being very unsupportive, taking humor in your downfall, or taking humor as you were suffering. Whatever this is, somebody here just used your life as a joke. They thought that you were a joke. Until it turned out that you weren't a joke. And now they're like, oh, why won't they repeat something with me? And it's like, because they're done. They're tired. That's what it is. If cross-watchers, if you're watching, you're wondering why is the collective done with me? They're done. They're looking for new. They're looking for new. They're not looking to repeat the same thing. I'm sorry to break the news, but the collective's looking forward. They're no longer looking backward. Universe, please tell us more. You're done with the push and pull. Like, it's also even giving, like, a little bit of, like, emotional, like, blackmail and manipulation, like I said, this whole energy of, like, oh, well, if you cared about me, and da-da-da-da, and then you find yourself, well, I can't have them be mad at me, or, yeah, you know how they are, and it's like, well, just because they are that way doesn't mean it's okay. Universe, tell us more. Okay. We have heartbreak, fighting, and toxic ties. This person who is two-faced is repeating patterns and they want you to repeat something with them. Wants to get you stuck in a messy entanglement. Right, maybe this person brings out the worst in you. Maybe there's your growth. You have grown and evolved so much that, like, it creates some kind of tension here. Like, maybe you can't stand the fake anymore. Maybe you can't stomach it. Maybe you can't even pretend anymore. You can't pretend anymore. And maybe it brings out the worst in you, this two-faced person. You're like, you know what? I don't like who I become when I'm around this individual. Or whenever this person is around me, I don't like the person that I become. This is somebody here who wanted to fight with you, but the true story is coming out about what the fight was actually all really about. This is somebody that was intentionally causing some kind of heartbreak. Somebody could have been trying to claim that you never really gave them any full closure or whatever the case is. And look what's at the bottom, back together. Somebody wants to come back together with you, and they want to try and claim that they're misunderstood, or that they misunderstood you, or why didn't you tell me that you were capable of this and that you were, and like maybe you did, but maybe they just didn't see it. I don't know, it's like the energy of somebody wanting to come back in and claim, why didn't you see it for me? I don't know. Which is funny, and it's like you can't see things for people. And people are going to believe what they're going to believe in the first place. But maybe somebody here did not. Maybe this is somebody here who didn't see your potential. They didn't see... It's something here about the physical. Like, whatever it is that you were building, however this is for you, like, maybe this is something here that started internally. And you had to lay a very stable foundation. And now that this is being erected... It's like now people can see it, but maybe people couldn't see it before when it was just schematics, right? Maybe you were still in the early architect stage here of, you know, fine-tuning how you wanted something to look before you started building. You had to make sure that the design was correct. I don't know, somebody just wants to ride the gravy train now. This is somebody here who doesn't see the error of their ways. They still don't. They haven't changed. They're not planning on changing. And they also don't want you to get a hold of some kind of information that's going to come out. Maybe something here could really incriminate this person. And that's what's coming towards you. So they want to kind of love bomb you and swindle your way back in, so that way you'll buy the story that, oh, see, it's misunderstood. Or here's the reason why I did it, right? In hopes that you would, like, take it easy on them. That's what it is. They want you to take it easy on them, and they also want to use you again. I can't. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. Sustenance, number 7. Enjoy the nourishment that life can give you. You're in a time of abundance, where there is more than enough to support and nourish your desires. Ganesha is encouraging you to appreciate all the blessings, treats, gifts, friendships, and love surrounding you now. Nourishing your soul can mean finding interesting, exciting, and stimulating ways to experience life. This is a time to learn, grow, and change. It can also mean that refusing to create, experience, and grow can be detrimental to you. Only you can truly know what your soul desires. It is essential to find ways to understand and do something about your needs. This means listening to your inner dreams, hopes, and wishes. On occasion, it may mean acting in ways contrary to what others expect or hope for you. On occasion, it may mean acting in ways contrary to what others expect or hope from you. Maybe it had to do with your time and your schedule. Maybe you were focused. You were dedicating your time towards something. And somebody kept crossing those boundaries. Maybe they didn't take it serious. They didn't support you. Because you acted contrary to what others expect or hoped from you. Because of their hidden intentions. Until you stopped playing the game. That's what it is. They know that you're in abundant time, and they need your help. That's what they need, their help. After everything that they've said about you, first of all, they want you to accept their fake-ass apology, and they also want you to help them get out of a rut that they ended up digging themselves. And maybe they dug a rut with the very people that they decided to team up and laugh with against you. Because they wanted to be cool. They were using you as clout to be in with this group, and then now this group is turning their back on them. Now they want you to come help save them and forgive them all at the same time. And then try to claim like they really didn't have any involvement in it, or it's blown way out of proportion. It's not what you think. I don't know, but somebody here is... I don't know. They want that gold that you are creating. That's all they want. That's all they think about. But that is what I have for y'all today. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.